You know, after 40 years of coaching, you get one of these athletes like this maybe once every 20 years if you're lucky. I really think that Brandon really doesn't know quite how good Brandon really is.
East Texas is the home to the #1 safety recruit in the entire country.
How many schools are coming after Jones, do you ask? Yeah, 41.
There you go.
It's hard to kind of think, okay, this kid like #1 in the nation? Really? My kid? My kid's #1?
Brandon Jones just recently narrowed his list of college choices to his final 6.
One thing I hate is when people try to either say I'm committed somewhere or say I know where you're going, because people have no idea where I want to go, because I don't even know where I want to go. I could choose, any school. I just want to be able to make the right decision and just don't have any doubts.
Who did Jones pick as his final 6?
Baylor, Alabama, LSU,
Oregon, Texas, and Texas A&M.
People are trying to get him to get your top 5, get your top 1, go ahead and make a verbal commitment. But he's like, I'm not ready.
The hardest thing that he's got to do is tell people no. I mean, he's going to have to tell everybody no, except for one.
Three, 2, 1. My first offer was sophomore year. I remember I was on Twitter and going through stuff, and then I got a call. And I didn't answer the first time because I was like, I usually don't answer phone calls if I don't have somebody's number saved. And then Coach Reyes texted me. He was like, yeah, man, you might want to answer that phone call. It's one of the coaches trying to give you an offer. I told my teacher I really didn't care if she was going to say yes or no. I just kind of went in the hallway and talked to the coach. And then, yeah, after that, it's kind of went crazy.
Jones explained that announcing his list of finalists hasn't exactly deterred any of his other suitors. It's been actually the other way around.
Coaches will call. If I don't answer, they'll call again. If I don't answer, they'll DM me, hey, I need to talk to you. They'll call. If I don't answer it, FaceTime. Hang up. Oh, here's another FaceTime. All right, another DM.
We probably had, 65 to 70 college coaches come through here in the spring. You can just get beat to death so much, and then eventually you're going to get tired of it. And some schools just overdo. I mean, it's kind of crazy.
I usually delete my voicemails twice a week because it gets too full. Coach calling me right now. Being such a highly recruited athlete, people will expect way more from you on the field and off the field. You kind of have to be perfect because one mistake on the field and, oh, he's overrated and all that stuff.
One more. You got one more. You got one more. Let's get it. Come on. Yes, sir. Oh, you going more? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Overtime. Get it.
That's why I work out as much and all that stuff, just because I want to be the best.
Sometimes I think with the workout thing, I think he overdoes it. And to me, it's like, oh my gosh, don't do too much. You're going to get dehydrated. You need to eat more dinner, that kind of thing, the mom thing. But he is, super self-motivated. Everybody else wants to sleep late. He's up doing it.
That's right, 25-20. Jones again. Oh my, the 10, the 5. You gotta be kidding me. A touchdown again, Brandon Jones.
The first time I thought Brandon was pretty good at football was probably back when he was 6 years old, playing Piney Woods football for the first time, and he would get the ball and run with it and make every touchdown. Everybody was just, oh my God, that kid. So it was way back then.
This year's really flown by really fast. It hasn't seemed like senior year, you know. I really haven't, I don't know, just haven't had time to enjoy anything, you know, because pretty much my year is revolved around where I'm going to go to college.
Brandon has a unique opportunity to go to any Division I school of his choosing, really.
Morning. Don't forget your IDs.
You know, I think Brandon has handled this situation of the pressure of so many schools ready to offer him. I think he's handled it really well on the exterior. I think none of us really know on the interior what he's going through. I can't even imagine, especially the closer it gets to signing day, of how much pressure that really is. Because knowing Brandon, he's probably not even looking out for himself as much as he's thinking about his family.
Personally, what drives me and motivates me is probably with my dad passing away. He died from cancer. He was fighting it for, like the doctor said, for several years, which we didn't know. My mom told us that night that he wasn't doing so well, you know, and stuff, that he wouldn't have much longer to live. So I just kind of wanted the next day to like, you know, tell him how much I loved him. Me not being able to, you know, actually finally give him my last words, you know, was kind of rough, and I kind of think about it a lot. Get open. You hear me? Get open. Okay. All right. There we go, Brennan. Gaines, baby. My brothers were, you know, really young when he passed, and I know I was in 7th grade. You know, it's kind of weird just not having a father figure around the house, you know, and that spot is, you know, just you can't replace. Let's go, baby. Oh, Braxton getting blocked to the ground. That kind of brought us together more as a family, you know, just with him passing, and we kind of are a lot closer than we were.
What about enough?
Enough?
Mm-hmm.
ENOUGH.
Sarah's done an unbelievable job of raising those boys. And I think that's where Brandon has gotten, you know, his strength from his mother.
One of the things I've told him from a long time ago, especially when their dad died, it used to be God on one shoulder, Jesus on the other. When their dad died, it was like, okay, Jesus is on this side, now Dad's on this side.
I can remember when I was playing the City League, every time I would get the ball, you know, at running back, and then I would, I guess, break away, you know, have like a long run. He'll be standing at the end of the end zone, you know, just smiling, you know, just waiting for me to score, you know. So I kind of remember that, and I always keep that in mind. He was number 33, so I have his number on my towel, so, you know, just to have him like on my shoulder, you know, during the game, helping me through the game and stuff. My mom wanted to come out too.
So cute. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Don't you love that? It makes the
best
heart.
one yet.
Yes, that's what I think it was too.
It's amazing. I love it. Love it.
Here. Pretty.
I really love, you know, everything about my mom. She would literally do anything, you know, to see us happy. All right, homie. See you on the flip side. Bye. But I could tell she's stressed out, you know, because she has to take care of 5 boys by herself. You know, she's really hard, and she's been really strong through this whole process.
Okay, so what were you telling me a while ago about the rival schools? What happened? I mean, what?
I don't know. I just checked my Snapchat, and then one of the coaches at NHS was like, "Congrats on the commit." What is he talking about?
What is people saying?
don't
People
know,
telling you
dude.
you're committed, bro. I don't know where you committed to, but you're committed somewhere.
No, I definitely haven't. And I was like, I didn't commit anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about.
Was this based on the phone call from the coach we got last night?
Yeah, and I think just because that coach is going to be at the game tomorrow, they're assuming that I'm supposed to be committing or I don't know. Like, I was really confused on how that got out. Being from Nacogdoches, Deep East Texas, we got biased people. We got people that want A&M and want Texas, so it's kind of a controversy between them.
Still ain't gonna tell me where you going?
And I don't even know where I'm going, honestly. And there's somebody's been saying that I committed today. Like, people have been asking me all day.
For real?
Apparently somebody from Texas said I committed there today.
Yeah, that's some good news.
Yeah, man.
For them, anyway.
Yeah. I don't know who said it. Somebody started the rumor today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That was my point that I said last night. It's like if you go ahead and make a commitment and not wait until sign-on date in February, if you go ahead and make a commitment now, will all this stop? Or will they keep trying to get you until
It's
you
still
sign
a
them?
verbal commit, and when you verbal commit, people change all decommit and just commit to another school all the time. So no, that won't stop.
So what about when you take your official visits? If you don't take them to those two schools, are they gonna get ticked off when you go see Oregon or you go see Alabama?
I mean, no, because like they said, they say they want, what's the best for me and stuff, and they'll support me, whatever. And
I don't know how to cut through the BS and figure out which one of them are being legit with me and which one of them are just...
yeah, but like everybody else, every coach is like, that's their job to recruit, and try to get other players on board. So I mean, some of it is a job, but I think some of it is.
So that's what he was doing with me last night, was just trying to recruit me recruit me on board.
But like how recruiting is, like you think I'm the only person they tell that to? That's why I don't want to commit right now. Because if I commit right now, then take these officials and then like, oh snap, I like this school better. I didn't realize it was like this because I'd never seen it before. Then I'll decommit. I want to decommit.
No, I don't want you to decommit either.
When I commit, I want it to be the right school. So that's why I'm waiting after these officials, and they're gonna go to some more games and stuff, and just see how it really is,
I don't want you to just get so obsessed with this, and you're just not telling me you're getting obsessed with it. It's just weighing so heavily on your mind. Even as we're going through the big, thick middle of it, and it's like the minute before you got to sign on the dotted line. I mean, in the scheme of your whole 80-year life, this is still just where you're going to go to college. Okay. All right. Bye. I think University of Texas is going to be here tonight.
Really?
Tanner's stepdad was saying that he saw on something that where the swag copter goes, that they had Nacogdoches with a question mark for tonight, but they wouldn't come again tonight. And they didn't tell Brandon they were coming tonight. I think it's going to be Texas tonight, but they can't come talk to us.
Why?
They can't talk to the families yet.
That's funny.
So they can't come up in the stands and talk to us.
Yeah, but freaking A&M got some good safety.
And they're all young.
But they would use him. They would let him play if he could play as a freshman and he could show himself on the field he could start over the one that's starting already. I mean,
They can.
Just like A&M, they
No,
started
he
freaking.
can't.
Why do you say that?
Not starting over Monty Watts. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he ain't gonna start at A&M his first year. Well, I doubt him.
Well, where could he start anywhere his first year?
He can
Texas.
start. But
Why do you say that?
Texas
He
isn't.
can.
The coach, like, if they keep on doing bad or something, the coach is gonna get fired. They're gonna be in on this.
Like Texas is a really big DB school.
LSU.
LSU is a really big DB school.
That's
So
right.
A&M's not? And then you also, what else you got to look at?
What?
How many 2016
DBs,
recruits are
yeah.
coming in his position?
There's a lot to look at.
Is he looking at that?
Obviously not, because he's obviously better than them if he's number one. So he doesn't really have to look at that.
Yeah.
But but all the games are on TV, right? So wherever he goes, like if we can't...
No.
What do you mean, no? I want him to go to a school where I can watch him on TV, though.
SEC school, you'll have that channel
Yeah.
every game.
So if he goes to Texas, I can't watch him on TV?
I'm
What
pretty
is
sure
that?
Texas doesn't have every game.
Yeah, they don't.
Really?
Yes, really.
Do you think he cares if he's close to us or not?
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
I think at first it wasn't that important to him because he just wanted to go and
Well, yeah,
play
he's
and go to
wanted to play.
Oregon,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of thing. But I think now that it's getting closer, and I think he's realizing that.
Playtime and how close he is.
I think that's becoming more of an issue to him.
That is the big thing. I mean, they're releasing another thing.
He's never come up to me one time through this whole thing and said, "Mom, how do I do this? How do I handle this? What do I need to do?" Not that I could help him, I know. But he's never said, "Mom, can we go ask Slayton? I don't know what to do." He's never once called any of our male, friends that kind of took over when Dad was gone. I just think he just kind of feels like he knows how to navigate it, and he's done it. I don't really know how. But I wonder if Dad was alive. Do you think if Dad was alive, that Dad would be driving it more, or would he have let Brandon drive it like Brandon's doing now?
I think about it a lot, just how different things would be, if he was here, and just how, like I said, easier this whole process would be. We have some really good family friends that want what's best for me, and, Coach Ray's is one of them.
Where I try to help him more than anything is, I help him say no. I'm part of that, that outer coating to try to keep, like a shell, try to keep him protected.
But, still, I just don't see myself, being able to open to them. If it's not my dad, I just don't want anybody else's, full help with it. So that's why I just do it on my own.
Right too hard! Down on 3, 1, 2, 3, It's been a happy homecoming so far. The Nacogdoches Dragons lead the Jacksonville Indians by a 14-0 score. That's it.
Way to go, Dragons!
Hard roll to the right side. Flag comes in. He stops at the 18-yard line and heaves it deep. A wobbler. Back. Intercepted. Jones at the 35-yard line. He gets bumped. He is dragging Jacksonville Indians. What a play by Brandon Jones. Second straight week with a pick for the All-American.
Well, the big thing about Brandon is he's got all the physical tools. He's 6 foot, 205 pounds. Like I said, he benches 315, he cleans 300, but yet he runs a 4.38 40. You just don't get many guys like that. But then you throw in, the kid that makes good grades, kid that never gets in any trouble, kid that everybody likes, and a kid that's got character. Well, that's all one big ball, and that's the best ball that you can have because you just don't have anything missing.
He was lockjaw on my jersey. We could have scored.
He's out here doing what he wants to do. He's having fun. This is what he lives for, is to be out here playing.
We're going to have a half yard, Brandon. No, Brandon, you got to score, Brandon Jones. 4th down and goal inside the 1. Turn hand to Jones. Jones dives. He got in. Touchdown, Dragons.
If my dad was here now, I think he'd be really proud of me, and I think he'll probably be like, "I told you so," because he said since I was about 6 or 7 when I first started, he always told me, "You got a bright future ahead of you."
That's away. Left there. To the 10. The 5. Another touchdown. Brandon Jones. Speed kills, doesn't it? Speed kills.
That's good.
Were you on kickoff?
I got to sub. I got to catch my breath for defense. Sorry. I don't run that much.
You sissy.
I don't run that much.
There's no doubt in my mind that wherever he goes to school and college, he's going to be successful. And he's not going to just be successful as an athlete. He's going to end up getting a college degree, and he's going to be successful after that.
Baby, give me some dad for that game.
I'm tired, man.
I know you are. I want him to be healthy and happy. That's the main thing. Football is kind of a means to an end. Thank goodness he loves it, and he's been given a great talent and been blessed with the talent to do it. I really just happiness and good health and happiness. That's what I want for him.
It's been a lot of pressure on me just because, 17-year-old, taking in all this and, just like I said, just doing it all on my own. People just think that, man, you should know where you want to go. Football. You know what every school has to offer. What's so hard about making a choice?